Yeah, do it.
All right, we are rolling. That's off. This
Oh, I
is
gotta.
Denied.
on,
Access denied.
and we
Access
are
granted.
rolling. Oh, good. Well, start the day off. I just got back from the hospital. Well, it's not really the hospital, but it's part of the hospital. It's connected to the hospital. It's the orthopedic area, and
It sounds like for old people.
oh man, well, when I went to the front desk, the lady asked me, "Am I here for my ortho injections?" And I go, "Yeah," because she never said it that way before. But ortho means bones.
Yeah, but you got to admit, it sounds like for an old fucker. Hey, Rodney.
Hey, brother. Oh, yeah. I feel well. I felt good walking down to the dock today. This morning, I
caught a few minutes of that, man. But your show yesterday, man, when I wasn't here, boy, that was wild, huh? You had everybody, Bob Cooper and Seth and the crazy ones, huh?
Well, yeah, we had my buddy John Doe was around.
Yeah, John Doe.
He even showed a live picture of his torso, his chin. He looks pretty fit. Not really what I expected. I thought he was going to be like an old, crinkled up looking guy.
Uh-huh.
But he looked pretty decent. He was holding his Philippine driver's license.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you need to get those driver's license, the Philippine driver's license?
If you're gonna drive, I guess that would be a good idea.
What in the hell would you want to drive there for? You got to be a crazy person to drive there.
Yeah, I mean, no matter
what. Nuts.
Yeah, it's not worth driving.
Because you got a death wish.
Yeah, if you get in an accident.
Mikey drives, right? Mikey 550. He's driving around down there in Bacolod, right?
Yeah, but he's a wild man.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I couldn't imagine driving in Cebu or Manila.
He knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. Mikey's been going to the Philippines for many years, so he knows what's up there.
Yeah. So like I said, he's not a greenhorn. He's been doing it for quite a while. But yeah, my needle shots was pretty good. I feel a little bit painful, but I feel painful right now. It's a little bit cold outside. It's not full blown cold, but it's a little bit cold. Yeah. I'm just glad to get that needles, both those shots done. I got one more left.
Yeah. That's cool.
So what's happening over in your area?
Yeah, not too much. Freaking cold in upstate New York today, man. It was like 28 when I woke up this morning, about 7 a.m. And it's like, 44 degrees now, and it's in the high 60s. So it's, I got arthritis too, and my body doesn't like it. So, and too, I'm 57. You're younger than me.
Yeah, but only 2 years. But I look much younger than you. Much younger than you.
Yeah. Well, I'll dig out some old pictures of me for me. And since you said that, that's what I told I was laughing to my wife. I said, Kevin said I'm an ugly man. She goes, you should dig out some pictures when you were younger and show him what you really looked like before you lost all the weight. I said, I said I could give a rat's ass. What the hell do I care?
I don't like to eat rats. Rats not good for you.
Yeah, I seen some big ones in the Philippines.
Yeah, size of cats.
Yeah, and it was just around dusk.
It could have been. Yeah.
Head near the chicken coops to grab the eggs.
Oh yeah, or even they go after the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they all, when they sleep, they all bunch together, or they try to fly up and get up, huddle up in the trees.
Yeah. So Jay had a show that, well, it's this evening in the Philippines. He had one today.
Yeah, matter of fact, I don't know if he's still having one.
How you doing, Ronnie? Good to see you, man.
I never looked to see if he was still on. Did you look?
No, I can. Let me see. I don't know if I can.
Oh man, yeah. I apologize for not even. I never looked, so I apologize about that part. I hope he's not on. That sounds kind of bad, but
Yeah, I've subscribed to Jay, so let me see. Hey, what's up, Jerry?
Jerry. Yeah, I never looked when I came back. Black Expat.
No, I think Jay is done. It streamed an hour ago. I think he's done. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's some people that have a show, but I never paid attention. Okay. So who's wow, there's a couple of people here already. Wow. Thanks for swinging by. Hey Jerry. Yeah, I seen Bama on my Facebook, and then I invited him on the show, and I told him I threw a link out, and I told him to come by.
So what's going on with him?
Well, I'm not sure. I just seen him, and I threw him an invite, see if he wants to come by. I'm doing it right now again.
Hey, what's up, Roland?
He's a pretty nice guy. Alla was on. Seth, he said he can't find your show. What does that mean?
I don't know. I can't either when I'm in on YouTube, but unless you come on and then the link pops up.
Give me 5 minutes. Okay, buddy. Yeah, he just said give me 5.
Boy, that Bob Cooper, I caught your yesterday show. He was hilarious, man. This guy is unbelievable. He's leaving the Philippines, huh?
I don't know if he's coming or going. I don't know if he knows if he's coming or going. Yeah, I don't know.
I think he's going to be sorry he left the Philippines, to be honest with you.
He gets other obligations, so I'm not sure what is his plans, but I'm sure he's gonna do something.
So, yeah. Kevin, how cold does it get in Kentucky? Does it get cold there in the winter?
Oh, it gets a little bit. Like if it snows, it might stay overnight, but it might warm up the next day and then leave. So it really doesn't last very long.
I noticed you got like those maple trees and stuff there too, and the leaves are dropped off them like we have in New York. But
Oh yeah,
It's a beautiful, beautiful place. You live there.
pretty much the same kind of look. Maybe I mean, I haven't been on the East Coast for a long time.
Mm-hmm. In old Boston, huh? There he
Oh,
is, the famous Bama.
hey, buddy. Yeah, Bam, if you want to come on, I sent you a link. So if you want to use that link and just come on if you want, or you can stay out here if you want. Depends on what you want.
Norwegian polar bear. Hey guys, not implying anything. I just stepped on my cock and it hurts like a mother effer. That's one big cock to step on it.
Or did you step on a male chicken? There's a difference. Sometimes. Well, yeah. Yeah, we're not all Johnny Holmes and Long Dong Silver and Moby Dick. We all like to think we are, but
Kev, Bama wants the link there.
okay, well, okay. Yeah, link. Barry, go to your Facebook, and I put a link in your Facebook. Tell me if that works.
If you guys are porn stars, you're going to be killing Filipino girls, man.
Okay, what is this? It's not.
That's okay.
Oh well, that one guy bend over. That that's a British porn star. All right, I'm gonna throw a link out here, but this is gonna be for invitation only. So right now, I'm just inviting Bama on the show. So it's just right now, it's just gonna be Richard, me, and Bama. Bama doesn't want a bunch of idiots on the show. I'm not saying there's a bunch of idiots that come on my show, but he doesn't want a bunch of stupid people asking stupid questions. Only I can ask the stupid questions. But here I go, Bama. Hey, hey, Norwegian polar bear. Thank you for coming. You know, everybody has misunderstandings. Everybody has, you know, sometimes we need a wake-up call. Sometimes we need somebody to point us in the correct direction, right? Sometimes we lose our way. You know,
Yo.
it's not easy to stay on track, to stay focused. Hey, guy. Wow.
What's up, kid?
A legend. Hey, Bama.
What's up? What's up? How y'all doing, guys? Long time no see. It's been a while since I've been on a show or did a show or put any videos out. You know, I know you guys probably really don't care, but
I care
I
about
don't need to. I know, man, but you know, I've just been sitting at home, really ain't doing nothing much.
I just closed the door. I opened the door and then I let you in, and now I closed it back so nobody else is gonna come back in.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. But I'm just really just funny about things, man.
Yeah.
So how's the weather there? How's the weather
Hot,
in the
man.
Philippines?
No, it's very, very hot, like it is all the time, like constantly hot.
freaking cold in New York, man. I'd rather be there.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, but
So
it's
anybody can ask anything you want. Anybody can ask any question you want to ask me. I don't care about all that. Ask me anything you want, as long as it pertains to me, not Myra, not anybody else, as long as it pertains to me. Myra and I are broken up, so I don't know what she's doing. I wish her the best of life. I hope she's going to be okay, but whatever's going on with me and Myra and I aren't together no more, so leave Myra out of it and be done with it.
yeah.
That's too bad, man. She was a cute little woman there.
Yeah, but I'm finding some things out, man. You know what I mean? That I shouldn't have, you know what I mean? But it's okay, though. You know, that's just the way life goes, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, my wife is from Cebu, and we've been married almost 10 years. She lives in New York and works here with. She's a great woman, very blessed.
It's like the girl that I have renting my second bedroom is a friend. She don't even like white guys. She likes Filipino men. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She's living here because it's cheaper rent. You know what I mean? Until she decides what she wants to do, then she's probably going to end up moving either next month or January. One, two. She told me she hasn't decided yet. So because she wants to be near where somebody can help her take care of the baby. You know, she's 4 months pregnant, and I don't blame her. You know, then after that, then I'll have this bedroom open back up. So if somebody wants to rent the room, it'll be more than open for you if you want to come rent it. But I'm living here. I don't intend to go nowhere. I want to stay here. I love living here in the Philippines. Everybody's saying, well, you should go home. Want you to do this and want you to do that. And I still want to. You know, it's like my channel. I don't really Xbox now, so I've got TV to watch. I've got movies to watch. I've got YouTube to watch. I've got my game to play. So there's no point in
having money coming in.
Huh?
Are you still having money coming in?
Yeah, I get my disability every month. Yeah, it's still here. It hasn't went anywhere. So yeah, my money's still here and doing everything it's supposed to do. So
good.
Yeah.
And your cost of living is still the same, right?
Yeah. Well, what I put out every month is about 16,000 pesos. I mean, I get like 25 because the pesos went up, so I get like 25K in pesos here. It's like 468 US. So I spend out about 16,000 pesos every month. So I have a little bit of extra money left over to do unless I got a bit extra food or, well, my budget for my cigarettes and so on and so forth. But yeah,
Cool.
if I want to go out and have a beer, I can. So yeah.
And then you said you got a roommate, or you gonna rent out your room, so there's a little bit of extra income coming in.
Rent out the room, yeah. Rent out the room too. A Filipino girl, she needs somewhere to go. This, that, and the other. Yeah, I don't like renting to men. No offense, fellas, but us guys are messy as hell, and I don't want to clean up after another guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah. When I had my internet cafe, I had a boarding house upstairs, and I rented out to nurses, to females, and they paid on time. They smelled nice. They looked nice. Yeah, and they paid on time. So yeah, that was quite nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm cooking food, so I'm all good. I'm hungry. Gotta eat.
Yeah.
So what's everybody been up to, man? And just y'all sitting around not doing shit. What the hell's everybody been up to? Doing nothing much.
I just been going out to the gym, going out, getting my knee injections. I got one more week of that.
Yeah. Well, I seen that video on Facebook that you posted where you got hit with something. It was like a dart. Yeah. See, there's my roommate. So hi to everyone. She's gonna run in high. She's like really shy. She's like really tiny. She like comes like right here to me. She's like really short. She's like 4 months pregnant. Yeah, but sorry guys, she only likes Filipinos, so I don't know what to tell you guys. You're saying, oh, she's cute, this, that, and the other. She only likes Filipino men, so I don't know what to tell you guys.
I don't think anybody's seen her, so.
She was in my live YouTube video, the last one I did. She was in that one.
Oh.
So,
Hey, Bama, do you live close to Ayala Mall?
No, I live closer to Pacific Mall. I live in Basak, Mandawi. I live close to Constellation, so I'm not gonna say exactly where I live, but yeah,
No, I
this is
understand.
where I live.
There's because my wife's from Cebu, and we were there in April, and there's a lot of young honeys down at Ayala looking for guys. Probably at all
Yeah,
the
but
malls.
I'm not gonna go to the mall and hang out, dude, and just walk up and talk to the girl, say, hey, I don't do that. You know what I mean? If it's meant for me to meet somebody else, then you know what I mean. I'll meet when I'm out somewhere, or I can meet them on Facebook. It'll be close to here, and it'll be easier for us to meet and go out and have lunch, and you know what I mean, and you know me to do this or do that. I'm not gonna walk around and just feel food.
Yeah, right, Rodney.
Oh,
And I'm shy anyway.
Really?
So girl, I'll never do that. Yeah, I've never. Even here is even like when I worked in the bar in Alabama, dude, for 18 years, man. I was like really shy. The girls always came to me and talked to me. It was never the other way around. I was like, just like, hi. You know, because yeah, it's just weird for me.
I'm an ugly motherfucker, and I've never been shy. I'm scared.
Well, back when I was younger, you know what I mean? Back when I was like 16, 17 years old, back in my younger days, dude, I wasn't shy. But it's like the older you get, you kind of, and the way my teeth are, you know what I mean? I really haven't got my teeth fixed yet. I've got them smile teeth, but I'm just really funny about that. Walk up to somebody, you smile, yeah. No. I'm not having that. Just if you're gonna get to know me, you're gonna get to know me. You're not gonna take one look at me and then automatically assume the wrong thing about me. No, that's not gonna happen. I ain't having that shit.
Yeah. That's right. That's all they say is no, and you just keep pushing them. Girls like to be chased. Women love to be chased, man.
no, not all.
I'm a Rottweiler. Yeah.
I'm a pit when it comes to it, but if I see something I want, then you know what I mean, I'll pursue it. But if I'm not just gonna, I'm really, really picky about girls. I like small women. I like girls who are like between 4'9" and between 5'2" and 5'3". But anything above that, no. I mean, I like really cute. They can either be small or they can have a little bit of weight on them. That's okay. But I'm just really cute with because you never know. You can get a girl that don't have a job that wants to sit here and use all your money. Then after that, then they don't want to argue with you. Well, you ain't got this, you ain't got that. I no. I'd rather have a girl that has a job. You know what I mean? That wants to build a life and have a life instead of trying to get what they can out of me and get me to take care of their family because that's not going to happen. I've got my own place. I'm not going to be in with somebody else. You know what I mean? If I find somebody that can move in here with me and we can build a life from there. But I'm not going to move in with somebody else. I'm not going to leave my place. I'm not going to do it. I'm staying here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like big women. If you can't pick them up, like if they do a slip and fall and you can't pick them up, then that's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, I got a buddy of mine. He's a monster muscle man, and he was married to a Filipino, and he's looking for like a Panay like 5'9". I said, where the hell am I gonna find a Panay 5'9"?
Oh,
It's an Amazon Filipina,
yeah, that's size.
But yeah, they're all small and this and that. You see her walking away. Look, she's not going to show her face. She's going to keep her back turned because she's shy. Say hello, Jolly-Ann. Say hello. Say hello. Yeah, she's walking off. But that's her standing right there in the doorway. That's her bedroom. She's got the pretty little thing on her door right there, standing by it. And that look. Oh my God, that damn look. Yeah, I'm not pretty to look at, so there's no point in it being on. But yeah, I knew everybody should have picked up on everything when I changed the name to my channel and this, that, and the other. Everybody should have picked up on me and mine was about to break up anyway. So, yeah.
Rich,
but it's
you're beginning to buffer.
That's because my internet's screwy here. It's
Hey, Bama, did you see Norwegian Polar Bear's text? He said he's going to be in Cebu this month. Would you be up for a beer?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just text me on Facebook, man, and we'll have a talk, and we'll go out and have a beer, or whatever. That's fine. Hell yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? I don't mind going out and hanging out with subscribers or meeting people and doing videos here and there. That's fine.
And journey with Jack, Kevin. He's traveling around working, listening in his van. That's
yeah, I know who Jack is. Hi, Jack. How you doing? Long time.
Man, I ain't gonna be on here much longer. I'm gonna get off and probably gonna put a movie on and blah blah blah. I gotta reset my internet.
Yeah, that's cool. But I wanted to have you come on and say hey to you.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to you for a while, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry I haven't been on her. But, I'm gonna get some video. I got a video coming up. You know what I mean? It's that and the other. And then the other day, I don't know if this lady's in here or not, but somebody had offered me something, had left a message on, well, you can go here and do this for me and do that. Okay, first off, how do I know you're real? You know what I mean? And secondly, you're offering me something you don't even know me, talking about you want to take care of me. You don't have a picture on anything, and I told you to message me on Facebook so we could talk, and then you speak in Tagalog, and I misunderstand what you say, and it's just people, well, she's real. No, how do I know she's real? You know what I mean? If you want to do this, you want to do that, then, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to have some woman take care of me anyway, dude, because I'm just not that way. You know, if I'm with somebody, you know what I mean, I want it to be an equal trade. You know, we both take care of each other, not just it be one way around. That's not going to happen. But because I'm not the type of guy, I'm not like a lot of these motherfuckers just want their woman to take care of. No, fuck that. You know, I get up and I cook my own food. My roommate don't know that shit. I cook my own food. I do this, I do that. I've got no reason to have anybody do anything for me. Hell, me and Myra's together, I cook my own damn food. I mean, because she worked, you know what I mean? I cook for her. So people who say this or say that, they don't know shit, you know what I mean? It's like, I pay all the bills here in this house.
Yeah.
I pay all the bills. Everybody's like, well, Myra's paying the bills. How the fuck does Myra pay? How the hell does Myra put out 16,000, 17,000 pesos a month and Myra only gets like 8,000 pesos a month? How the fuck you going to pay all the bills? She can't. Come on now. People are just stupid. Anyway, I'm going to go, guys. I'm going to eat, but it was good talking with y'all, Kev. The other guy. Right. Y'all be good. We'll see y'all later.
All right, Bam. Thanks for swinging by.
All right, bye.
Next time, buddy.
Right, man. Take it easy.
Yeah, that was nice to have Bama come by and swing by and say hey.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tough thing for a guy. You know, it's a big shot to our egos when we lose our women, right? It's happened to me in my 20s, man.
Well, I think it happens to all of us at least once or twice.
Yeah. It can really be a knife in the heart if you love the girl, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why you got to keep it even keel.
My little brother, he was a ball breaker, man. He rubbed it into me. Oh, and it was rough. You know, I love my brother and everything, but he's like your age, Kevin. We'd be out shooting pool and stuff, and my brother would be the one that lives in Florida. Yeah, he'd be saying like, my girl, she married a guy named Nick, and he'd keep saying, "Don't nick it when you hit the shot," you know. Oh. Man, and, yeah. Nothing like brothers, right?
I guess. Hey, Hem. Yeah, who do we get in the house? So, well, we got 21 people. Pretty good.
Mrs. Heminger. Were you here yesterday when Seth was here? Because I wasn't here.
John Doe's not here. He was here yesterday.
I used to enjoy it when John Doe and Mrs. Heminger would fight in the chat. That was entertaining.
Well, I think Psychosis was here.
He was. Mrs. Heminger said he was masturbating about Seth talking about him.
Oh,
Seth would get a kick out of that. I know he would.
well, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Norwegian polar bear.
Well, that'd be kind of fun. Norwegian polar bear going over there and have. Looks like you're gonna have Christmas down there. That sounds kind of fun. Oh crap! Yeah, yeah. Christmas in the Philippines is pretty fun. Christmas, New Year's.
I wouldn't know, but I heard it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. There we go. I was getting a little bit of interference.
Oh, really, Mrs. Heminger? You like Frank, huh?
Frank. Hey. Yeah. Frank is okay, but he's just a little bit arrogant. Another day, man. Yeah, that needle didn't hurt too bad this time. Maybe my legs just got adjusted to it, or they just get numb, numb to it.
Yeah, you're probably used to it.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do for the rest of the day, Rich?
Yeah, I got a bunch of work to do.
You still got projects going on?
Yeah. Yep. Boy, I don't know how people make vlogs and stuff. I took my camera, my Canon T7i, into my shop and a repair I did the other day, and I posted it to Facebook. It took forever to shoot a short video of it, it was crazy. And I don't even know how to edit or anything, putting titles. I don't know how to do that stuff. I don't know how these guys do that stuff, man.
Well, I had to learn one video after another.
Yeah.
You learn by mistakes.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like when you're putting together your amplifiers, you learn by mistake. Just like a relationship.
Devotal, yeah. Mrs. Heminger goes, vlogging doesn't pay the bills. It amazes me how people who have jobs and income devote all this time to YouTube when they could be making real money at their normal jobs. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Some people, this can be like an addiction.
How is the guy, what's his name? Will Dasovich, Mrs. Heminger. Is he doing better now? I thought you said you followed him, the guy with cancer, the young guy.
Yeah.
Do you follow him, Kevin?
I know who he is. I said hi to him a few times. He answered me back.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But yeah, I don't know. He's doing okay. He said he's doing his chemo is doing okay, but he found I think he got an infection in his lung.
Yeah. The trouble with that chemo is it weakens your good blood cells, right, Mrs. Heminger? They constantly give you a blood test and everything for your white blood cells and make sure they're strong. And My dad went through all that. He had actually what worked for him was radiation.
Well, isn't that what chemo and radiation, aren't they both the same thing?
Now, chemo is like a liquid medicine they put in you. And I remember when my dad had it back in like 2005, he would get like the first few minutes of it, he would get really sick to his stomach and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. And, but that, he had like a tumor on his lung. It was misdiagnosed as, by his general physician as pneumonia. And so if it had been caught earlier, they said they could have got it.
Huh.
Yeah. Yes, exactly, Rodney.
So
They're very the microwaves they use with the radiation is very accurate. You know, they can line it right up and
pinpointed.
pinpoint it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And how long ago was that, Rich?
Oh, he died in he was in what do you call it? He didn't have any cancer for like a year, and then it came back, and then he just said, "I'm done with this bullshit," you know.
You just let nature take its course.
Yeah, yeah.
And when did he pass?
He passed in 2008. He was like 78 years old.
Okay, a while ago then. Your mom and him was together?
50 years. They were married, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's real nice. Yeah. Sun's coming out a little bit more, so the temperature is climbing. So that makes it a little bit nicer. Maybe upstate New York is still a bit more chillier outside.
Yeah, 47. It's cold.
Yeah. Not sure what the temp is here. Hey, Victor. No, I'm Victor texts me.
Yeah, Victor's a pretty cool young guy.
Send me a link. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like him. He seems to have his head on straight. Yep. There you go, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, it was nice to see Barry. He was looking decent.
He seems pretty down.
Well, still
Yeah.
kind of hard to recuperate after.
After a breakup.
Yeah. Too lazy for you. How you doing, brother? Did you get in, Victor? Ugh. I should have walked around a little bit more before I came in the house. Get that solution moving around a little bit more in my legs. Yeah. Talked to my daughters last night. Their mom sent me pictures. Yeah, he'll come in in a moment. Yeah, they all went to the city last night. Yeah. So they're all out happy. Getting things. So there. It's always fun for the kids to leave one place and get to go to a big city. Then they went to SM, and I guess they went out to eat. Wow, John Doe in the flesh.
Oh, he makes his presence known, doesn't he?
Now promise, lift up your right hand and promise to be a good boy today, John Doe, because we don't want you to wreak havoc with the simple folks. Just because you can. Yeah, Barry was here earlier. And
Under the happy rainbow.
you know that could be true. You know that, don't you? He looked pretty happy yesterday. Did Sentai 7 ever show his ID yesterday? I never seen that part. Oh, you wasn't even with us. I'm talking to myself. I'm sorry. Damn. I'm sorry, buddy. I thought you was with us yesterday. You still with us, Rich?
Yeah, I'm still here. I just got a text from a friend of mine.
Yeah, he has 3 months. Gondo is the most happiest. He's just a happy camper when he's making other people unhappy. Hey, Victor.
Morning, Kev. Rich.
Morning.
Yeah, I like these morning shows, man.
Well, I did 2 already. One early this morning. I did a walk around, trying to wake up for this. I had to go over to the doctor and get another shot, so I had to do a little bit of walking around, get my blood moving. Plus, it was a nice looking day out. The lake had a thin film of fog that was lifting, so that was looking nice. So I went down and just got a.
Are you moving around better, or I mean,
You know,
are you seeing
I
results?
really feel like I am,
Good.
and I'm not getting fatigue by walking around, and I think these shots are doing a good job on coating the my bones. And but I really don't want to get later on. I don't want to get my knee replaced. So I want to try as much as I can more weight loss and try to get it more fixed preventive medicine before I have. Hopefully, I don't have to go and get it surgically replaced. So a needle is much nicer than to go under the scalpel.
How big's the needle?
Oh God. I took a picture. The lady came in and washed my leg with some kind of surgical wash, and then she left. And I jumped down. I took a picture. I took a picture, and I jumped back and sat down. And then the doctor came in. I tried to act like I'm all innocent, and he just felt the space in my knee, and then stuck the needle in, and then squeezed it, and then he got another needle and did the other knee, pat me on the head, and then he walked out.
There's no anesthesia or anything like that?
Oh, but I mean, I swear to God, the needle was around maybe 2 inches. Yeah, at least 2 inches, maybe more. I don't know. I'm not a good judge, but the going in didn't hurt. It's just when he was squeezing the solution into it, because it's thick.
Yeah.
Jeez, these guys are ball breakers in the chat, aren't they, man? Holy shit.
But I know on my last day next week, I'm just gonna go live and I'm just gonna film it. And you're not supposed to, but I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna play music and act like I'm listening to music, but I'm gonna really have the camera going, the movie camera going, and I'm just gonna film it when he's sticking me with the needle. Because he doesn't really pay attention, it looks like, what I'm doing. The first time, he almost was holding me because I felt like I was going to kick. But this time, he just stuck me and pushed. So I'm just going to do it and keep the camera moving, and I'm not gonna show his face and the nurse face. I'm just gonna keep it rolling, and then I'll do it live, and then I'll just play it when I come back. But yeah, that's my adventures. Oh hell!
So did Bob Cooper show his boobs yesterday?
You didn't see it?
No.
Yeah, he yeah. But then he was trying to egg me on, trying to get me to do it, and I'm saying, no, what the hell is wrong with this guy?
Oh, I heard Ren and John Doe were going at it over licensing, huh?
Well, yeah, Ren told him, let me see what yours look like, and he did. And then Ren, I don't remember if I don't think Ren showed what his looked like. So I don't know.
Oh, I heard Ren said he got his with a fixer or something. I heard Seth talking about he tried to get his license and he was in shorts or something like that. And
yeah,
he couldn't win. And he had, I don't know where his buddy was from, Great Britain or something, and he couldn't get it or something because of some new law. But I guess different islands have different laws in regarding it. But Ren said he got his like 6 months ago. And John wanted to see it, and Ren didn't want to show it, probably because it has personal information on it. And I saw a clip of John showing his or something, but Ren wanted to see John's face, and John didn't want to show it.
Purcell, how you doing?
I kind of see where John Doe is coming from, though. I mean, Ren at times he talks about he talks as if like everything has a shortcut in the Philippines. Like you can just cut through the red tape and just like pay people under the table when it's really not like that. He makes it sound like it is when there's, you know, there's proper channels to these things. I've even gone ahead and gone to the LTO myself and didn't go anywhere. You know what I mean? I didn't get my license. So it's not that easy, man. You don't get it in 20 minutes. John's right about that. You don't get it in 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think I would even try to do that. Go the, you know, the fixer route or whatever.
Yeah.
If you're going to stay there, if you're going to be there, might as well do it the right way. What does it take? 3 months, 6 months, or whatever?
Couple weeks.
Oh, a couple weeks. People can't wait a couple weeks.
Well, you don't want to stand in line. That's for sure. That's a long line. That's a big line over there. So it's nice if somebody can make it easier for you.
Yeah, when I went, it was like I actually first watched Bud Brown's video about how to get a driver's license and that. And I was going to be there for about 40 days. I got there the first week, and I was like, I wonder how long it'll take me to get the license. So I went, and basically there was no fixer or anything like that.
Yeah, we in Bacolod, my friend Fred and I, he's Korean. We went to the DMV in Bacolod, and yeah, there was this one man. He was the manager walking by, and he said something to me, and I said something back to him, and he said, "Come here." And we went into the office, and he said some stuff, and he took our paperwork, and we went all the way to the front of the line, and he said, "Come back tomorrow, and your stuff will be done." And it cost 500 pesos, and
This is Andrew, you're a ball breaker.
what's up, Rich? What's funny?
It's Damager or something else.
You just need Gary.
Is John Doe here? Oh yeah.
Very well.
Freaking New York used to have colored licenses, right? You know, and now they have black and white. Why are everybody going to black and white licenses? I don't understand it.
Right. Okay. Yeah, there you go, Jerry.
And that
Hey,
was
Malcolm.
actually good to see Barry like doing well, you know.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I got him in my friend. In my Facebook, and I seen there's a little green light illuminated by his picture, and I just invited him, and I said hi to him, and I invited him on the show.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Morning,
Hey,
Jerry.
Jerry.
Hey, I just got a few minutes. My boss stepped out of the office, so it's kind of cool to talk. But I kind of like the topic you guys talk about, the fixer thing. You know.
Yeah, man, I don't get that. I mean,
You know what? I don't know if you guys saw that video I did when I got married at the civil wedding in Manila
Yep.
City Hall. I didn't use a fixer, man. I mean, there were people coming up to me who wanted, to do it for me. My wife and I, we just did it ourselves, man. It cost me the whole process cost me $17. Like under 1,000 pesos.
yeah,
If you're nice with people and you got a good demeanor when you go into their office and stuff, Filipinos will do anything for you, man. I mean, I remember at the part of the process where we're towards the end where they do a lottery to see which judge is going to pick you to marry you to do the civil wedding. They were trying to scam us because we got one judge that was picked for us, and the judge's office was trying to get some extra money from us. And I remember the woman that took our application. She told us, "Hey, if anybody messes with you in so many words come back to our office, to her office, and I didn't really understand what she was talking about. And then I realized that when they were trying to scam us for some extra money, the office staff, you know, I told my wife to go back to that woman that took the application, and she got us another judge. You know, she was real cool. So again, if you know, if you use your common sense, and if something doesn't sound right, then that means somebody's trying to scam you. You know, or you know, again, it's
Hey
just,
Jerry, I got a question for you.
Sure.
When I went to the Manila immigration, there was people outside, and they were asking like, "Do you need stamp? Do you need this? Do you need that?" Were those guys fixers also, or what were they?
Probably, because the fixers is always going to be outside at the front door. Now, I've never been to immigration because I've never had to go to immigration. But when you go to like to the Manila City Hall, all these guys are outside as you're coming in to the front door of the City Hall. So they're right there. Now, there may be some inside also, because I remember when I picked up the application, my wife and I, to fill out there, you know, I went off to the side. There was a chair and a table by this front of this office, and I was sitting there filling out the application. My wife walked away for a minute, but there was a woman there sitting there with me. And when my wife walked away, the woman asked me, she goes, hi, or no, she said something like, "What are you doing?" I go, "Well, I'm filling out a marriage application." Then she goes, "Well, where are you from?" I got told I'm from the U.S. And then she goes, "But you're a foreigner. You can't get married here." And I looked at her and I said, I mean, so how are all these other foreigners getting married here? And she didn't say anything. And then I looked at her again and I said, "Does it say stupid written up here on my forehead?" I mean, I literally said that to her. And then she just kind of walked away. So I think she might have been setting me up for a fixer. Maybe that's what was going on. So I kind of nipped it in the butt right away, you know.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is kind of weird, but again, there's going to be fixers everywhere, Kev. They could be outside, they could be inside. You just don't know, you know.
Because I was just curious. Well, I mean, when I had my good passport, if I could have had that one guy stamp my passport, and if anything would have happened.
Well, you know what? In certain instances, maybe you might want to use a fixer. I don't know. You know, again, I haven't been there long enough to see when to use a fixer, when not to use a fixer. There may be an instance where you might want to use a fixer, and it might be worth the money where you don't have to wait in line or this or that. Don't know. You know, I'm not sure.
Jerry, how come you say you stay in the Philippines just for the extent of your 30-day visa when you're eligible for a buy-like-buy-in visa?
Well, because I'm still working here in the States, and if you look at what's that one guy, Scott Ingram, and he kind of recommended that if you're not going to move to the Philippines full time, you don't really want to go over 30 days to visit on your visits, because then you're kind of wasting your money with visa fees and all that.
You get a free 1-year buy-like-buy visa, so why you
No, I could.
30 days?
No, I could. Yeah, I'm aware of that. But again, we stay up to 30 days. And that's because, you know, again, we're coming back, we're working, and 30 days is more than enough for us for what we want to do. And I got a couple more years before I, you know, go there full time. So again, for me, 30 days is perfect. For others, maybe 2 months. I don't know. You know. But yeah, I'm aware of that.
But that doesn't apply to you, though.
Well, I'm aware of the Balik-Bayan visa, John. I'm aware of that.
Oh, yeah. So I'm just saying that 30-day limit is not relevant to you.
Right, it's not relevant. I mean, if I was going to stay longer than 30 days, I'd come in on a Balik-Bayan visa. But again, I'm staying up. We generally leave before 30 days. That's what we do. So if you're going to only stay up to 30 days, why get a Balik-Bayan visa? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Does that make sense?
No, because you were stating that you stayed to the extent of your visa. But you can stay
up to the
a year.
visa,
yeah, but you can stay.
I mean, if you're single, that's what I would recommend, because then you start kicking into visa fees and all that. And again, it just depends what your strategy is with the Philippines.
I mean,
my strategy may not work for other people.
My opinion, staying in the Philippines only 4 weeks is a waste.
Well, that's for you. You think it's a waste, but I don't think it's a waste. So again, we all have our own opinions, and that's just the way it is. For you, it may be a waste, but for me, it's not.
And to get an extension to 59 days within the country,
Right, for 30
in
bucks.
the USA, it's only $30. So, you know.
Right, but we've got other stuff going on. I mean, we're working, we got jobs. You know, I can't really leave my boss hanging for a couple of months, 2-3 months like that. I mean, I'm running his business,
Right.
and again, he's, you know, again, he needs me. So
I hear that.
Maybe you could run Hemi's business.
well, I don't know. I mean, what business is that? Is he a doctor or something? I just heard. Or?
Yes, he is.
Proctologist.
You really?
The gynecologist.
Hey, yeah. Again, it's whatever works for me may not work for you guys. So you know, you got to just kind of do whatever works for you. You know, and whatever your goals are of getting to the Philippines, whether it's going there for a month or going there for 3 months, retiring. Again, it's everybody's got a different situation. So I'm only talking about my situation.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, everybody's different.
Totally.
Right, Vic?
Yeah, man, I agree.
I mean,
Vic,
you're just
retired.
How
like
long do you
man.
stay, Victor? How long do you stay? You stay 30 days, according
I try to go 30 days. The last time I went 40 days. Actually, no, like 38 days, something like that. But, you know, normally it's about 3 weeks or so. 3 weeks to a month.
Pascal, where you at right now? Are you in France, or are you Belgium, or are you in Philippines now?
Now, this moment, I'm in Belgium, but I want to talk about the driver's license. They say you cannot have it in 20 minutes, so I disagree on that because when I went to the LTO, I could have it in 20 minutes. The only problem what I had was I had not the alien paper with me, and my driver's license were from Europe, the European. So if I took my international driver's license, I had it in 20 minutes. Also, next door to LTO, there was a doctor to test my eyes, everything. So maximum, maybe 50 minutes, I could have it.
When was that? And did you get a license?
That's 1 year ago. I did not get my license because I did not make time to.
All right. So you don't have it, and things have changed over the years. So that may not apply. And you wouldn't get it in 20 minutes.
Maybe. I don't know. But I just speak about my. When I went there. So
Yeah,
that's
but
my.
you don't have a license, so.
I mean, they probably told him, right, Pascal? Like, what did they tell you? Or what city was this in, first of all?
Yeah, I live on the island Iloilo, but it was. I don't remember anymore. It was far away from it. I think. Maybe
Yeah, if it's like a
1 hour.
really remote, like LTO office, then yeah, that's a
Yeah, yeah.
possibility. But if it's like a big city like Cebu, Dumaguete, or Angeles City, there's no way.
Because also the officer, he always was talking to me. I'm hungry, and I think he likes to give him money. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
He goes, my pen, it's empty.
Yeah.
I told him next time I bring you chocolate, but he was not happy. I guess.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You might get the paper license, but you probably won't get the laminated license right away. But the paper license you'll probably get.
Look.
Yeah, maybe.
Years ago, you would get the plastic license the same day. Then about a year ago, they changed the company that makes that plastic license, and they totally screwed up. They didn't have the data, so they were only issuing paper licenses. You pick up your plastic license after 6 months, but now supposedly the LTOs are getting the machines to make those licenses. But of course, they got a few million backlogs. If you're an OFW and you go in and you want your license renewed, you will get a plastic license. But until they catch up with that backlog, you'll get a paper license.
Well, I'm sure they're caught up by now.
But I think also, you know, I just heard there was a law that just came out, and I think one of the reasons, you know, there was a lot of foreigners like buying cars and then just leaving the country, and then these cars are, I don't know, just stuck there. The people aren't selling them. They don't have titles to them and all that. I think they're trying to make it tougher for people to get licenses. They're looking for people that are more long-term. They're going to stay in the Philippines, that may be married and that kind of stuff. Am I wrong on that? I thought I heard something like that.
When I got my license, I was just on a 59-day tourist visa. And
when did you get it?
And this was like 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's a while back. But they just changed that rule, I think, about a year ago.
The rule. Now they don't give them out like that anymore.
Yeah, I think
But if you have an international driver's license, normal, that's okay.
You mean an international license?
Yes,
Pascal?
if you have,
Yeah, right.
if
But
you have,
the problem with the international license, at least here in the U.S., I think they're only good for a year or something. When you get one through AAA or something, from what I heard.
yeah. In Belgium,
They
it's 2
expire.
years.
Yeah, so it's kind of worthless. I mean, to be honest. I mean, it's good for a year, but then that's it. It's not good after that.
Yeah, Belgium, it's you have it for 2 years.
Oh, is it 2? I thought it was 1.
Yeah.
But anyway. Wow. Cool. Yeah, well, hopefully in a couple years when I move there full time, things will change and they'll get all the bugs out of the system and whatever. You know.
But it's also the same like with the number plates. I'm now still waiting for 3 years for the number plate for my motorbike.
3 years.
Yeah, 3 years.
Oh man.
Why do you have a
remember-
motorcycle but no license, driver's license?
Yeah, but you can drive with the motorcycle without the plate.
What about with a license? Where's your driver's license?
I only use my driver's license. I put 200 peso inside it, and when they ask my driver license, I give that. They give my driver license back. The 200 peso is away. I can continue.
I understand.
Why don't you just get a license? Why do you have to resort to?
Because I'm not always there. I have my own business in Belgium. I have to run that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Thank you.
And maybe I'm lucky because where I live, every police knows my girlfriend because she was before a high. She's a police officer. She is graduated criminology. So the most of security guys and police they work at that from her.
If you need any visa information or advice, speak to Kevin.
Hey, no, who invites you on my show?
I'm referring you. I'm giving you a referral.
Oh, yeah.
And about fixes, I never use fixes. I do everything on myself, so that's not a problem.
Yes. Fixes are no good.
I really don't think it's necessary.
No, it's not necessary.
We should all turn Seth in. Maybe we'll get a reward. I'm sure there's a bounty. Public enemy number 1.
It's not illegal to be a sissy in the Philippines. I don't think he's.
Watch it, young man.
Where's that monitor when you need him? Where's that monitor?
I am the monitor.
I think
I'm
he's
the
smoking
man.
a joint or something. He's got it on mute, maybe.
You know what? I don't know. He probably fell asleep. I just took my meds. So please be nice to me. Everybody's going to be rolling.
You know what? I think you need to decrease Richard's pay as the monitor and put him on suspension or something.
Make Jerry the monitor because
No.
Monitor, buddy.
I'll pass on being the monitor.
John Doe, I was going to make you the monitor.
Yeah, make John Doe the monitor.
I'd have to block myself.
I don't know about that, man.
You would have to block yourself, John.
Hey, whatever happened to Mike Luna?
Mike, I believe he's in the Philippines by now. I believe so. I haven't, after yeah.
He's in the Philippines being taken advantage of.
No, Mike is married and
Oh man, that's a good dude.
with them.
That's why he's being taken advantage of because he's such a good dude.
Well,
hello, John. These guys seem happy, and you're not, dude.
Yeah, I'm
Honestly,
I want to have some of Luna's happiness.
it just comes off that way. I'm just saying. I think a lot of people are observing it that way.
All right.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
It's duly noted.
All right.
Yeah, we might have to kick your ass from the channel to get Mike Luna back.
Yeah, we
Hey,
trade
Mike Luna,
John
if you're listening to this, come on.
John Doe back for Luna. Yeah, that'd be a fair trade.
Yeah, that's a fair. Jerry would like that. They're like kindred spirits, Jerry and Mike Luna, like two peas in a pod.
See, they'd have to trade like 3 guys for me or something, but for you, John, it's just 1 guy.
Because your information, you would need 3 guys to make
But
up.
you know what's funny? Like Jerry's pretty much proven everything that John says, like blown it out of the water. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but John doesn't. Hey, Vic, John doesn't see. He doesn't look at my channel, so how would he know? You know. See what I mean, Vic?
Yeah,
I mean, I
what
proved
is he
everything
blowing
I
out of
talk
the
about.
water? What is he blowing out
I
of
proved
the water?
everything I talked about, but
yeah,
hey,
he does. He has.
I was hoping since I kicked Peter off my show yesterday, I was hoping that Roberto was gonna come back into the fold.
That's another dude that needs to come back, man. What happened to that guy?
Well, because he got mad at me because I got these riffraff on my show, but now that I changed my way and I dismissed Peter, I think
For half a show?
I think he's gonna come back.
Yeah, Peter's irrelevant now.
Hey, Peter told me to change the name, take his name off my playlist because if I don't, he's gonna talk to
It's gonna blacklist you forever.
hey, do you guys remember always when Peter comes on somebody's show, he says that person's gonna get 1,000 views for sure. Now I've yet to see that. Now when I went on Sentai's podcast, Sentai's just hit over 1,000 show when I popped up at Popeye. I think he's above 1,000 now. So, Pete, if you're listening, you know, I got you on this one, Pete.
Uh-oh.
So Pete's gonna come after me now, but it is what it is.
But Jerry, what's your angle with the views? I mean, what's
No, I don't care about the views.
It's all about.
He was just saying that. Pete was just saying that anytime he comes on somebody's show, it's definitely worth 1,000 views. That's what.
Yeah, Peter's like thinking he's gold.
Yeah, I don't know how he came up with 1,000, but I've yet to see 1,000 views when Peter comes on somebody's show. But maybe there has been. I don't know.
he's a gold turd.
Well,
My grandfather used to say you can't polish shit.
I think highly of you still, even though you got mad at me yesterday.
Got mad at you?
Peter got mad at me because I didn't let him on the show, and he
You think highly of him? Well, you've been taking too many drugs.
he didn't want
Holy shit!
he doesn't want his name on my list. That's
You're
You know,
definitely
we were on Jay's show the other day.
down now.
We were on Jay's show the other day, and Pete came on at the very, very end as we were getting off.
oh yeah.
So he didn't really get to say anything. I think he was having some issues getting on or something, internet-wise.
Oh, I did see Frank the chair on Jay's show. That took
What was this?
That took some balls coming on his show.
When was this? I
I
didn't see
think
that.
but the other night.
Frank was on Jay's show, right, the other night?
Was it the 4-hour show? Was it the 4-hour show?
Yeah.
You're talking about the chat room, though, right? Not like
Yeah.
live. Okay.
Oh, no, I saw Frank in the chat room, but I didn't see him on the actual show. We were on the panel. I didn't see him on the panel.
Oh, I'm
I'm
sorry.
talking about on the panel. Pete came on the panel at the very, very end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised to see Frank on the Jay's show. Are they cool now, or is Jay still gonna do that video on Frank?
I think Jay just ignores him.
Oh, is that what it is? Because I know Jay was talking about bringing out a video on Frank, doing a video, but I think he's still working on it or something.
He's a colorful guy.
Frank. Well, you know, we all suck, and he's the best vlogger out there. Basically, that's what it is. You know,
I gotta agree with that. I mean, because I know I do.
I don't agree with it. Oh, it is what it is. Hey guys, I gotta go. Some of us work for a living, so I gotta go. Fortunately, I still pay the bills.
I'm screwing around, but it's fun.
All right, hey, Vic, Richard,
Yeah,
Kevin,
please.
John Doe. You guys have a good one. Hey?
I'm gonna look at your vlogs to get
Wait a minute. Now, Says comes on when I'm leaving. I'm really offended now. I'm offended. I'm really
Why?
offended.
why.
Hey, Seth, I'm offended, man.
Why?
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I heard you were leaving, so I was like, let's time to pop on.
Oh
You
my
know what?
God.
I'm offended, but I'm going to leave anyway. I'm going to leave anyway. All right, you guys have a good one.
All right, Jerry.
Huh?
Later,
John
Jerry.
Doe, get out.
All right, later, Seth. Take care, guys.
Jerry.
Morning,
John
Seth.
Doe, are you leaving?
You want
Hey,
me to
how's it
leave?
going, Vic?
You're
know,
asking me
guys.
to leave?
Leave,
What's
leave
that?
your tip. I'm trying to get money from John Doe.
Oh, that's like getting blood from a stone.
A bloodstone. If
Blood
you
from a stone.
head with it. How you doing, Seth?
Oh, not too well, Kev.
Good.
He's
Happy to
sick.
hear it.
So yeah, man. I mean, I would have come on a long time ago. I'll be honest with you, but I was dealing with this whole McDonald's situation. So and this is actually the first time this ever happened to me. Never happened like this. So usually I order McDo. We call it McDo, and it's all good, man. I get a confirmation. I get a text. They arrive usually in an hour. I mean, it's kind of a good relationship I have with McDo.
Are you talking about McDonald's doing the delivery?
Yes, because in the Philippines they deliver, which is awesome.
Would you have sex with them?
No. So here, I mean, I do occasionally fuck my cheeseburger, but that's besides the point.
You
John.
said you had a relationship.
Well, I do have a relationship. It's a fairly good relationship. I go online, I order the McDo, they text me a confirmation, and I get it an hour later. That's the relationship. Sometimes I get a blowjob, but again, it's that's not important. So here's the deal.
Only if you're dealing with a guy.
Yeah. So here's the deal, John. Here's the deal. So I ordered McDo over 2 hours ago, probably 2.5 hours ago. Never received a confirmation, but I did get the end screen that said, "Hey, your order is complete. Like you're good to go." So I'm waiting here like a jackass. I mean, I ordered this at I think 11, like 11. And I'm sitting here like a jackass, like, I'm just waiting for my McDo. And then I'm like, I start getting pissed off. So then I call them, and the guy says, "Oh, sorry, sir, your order is pending." Now, keep in mind, it's like pouring out here right now, so there's probably a lot of people ordering. But I'm like, pending? What the fuck does that mean? So then he goes, "Oh, don't worry, sir. I can take your order here." And as he's taking my order, I run out of load. So the fucking phone just cuts off, and I'm like, motherfucker. So I'm like trying to figure out ways to call like via like Skype or Google Hangouts, and it just can't be done for free in the Philippines. So then what I do, I'm like, all right, screw these guys. I'm gonna order again online to fucking piss them off. And right when I'm doing it, I'm like getting to the end of my order, I get a text that says, "Sorry about the delay. Text either call me to get a call because we need to confirm your order, or text cancel." So I said, "Call me." And then about 5 minutes ago, as I was like literally in the chat room fucking around with Heminger, I get another text that says, "Sorry, we cannot complete your order because no shop in the area has what you need." There was like some bullshit like that. So I basically waited for 2.5 hours while holding my dick, and no food is coming.
Was that with your hands or a tweezer?
A little bit of both. So here I am. So here I am in this predicament. It's 1:30 in the morning. What I did is it was really sad. I ate like some Skyflake crackers and I put cream cheese on them. It was really sad. What's that?
What are you eating, Kevin?
Kev, you're making me hungry. That's fucked up.
So Seth, what happens is that you order online and they just deliver it? Like it's like Uber Eats?
Usually it's pretty cool, Vic. McDonald's and Jollibee in the Philippines, I don't know if it's everywhere in the Philippines, but most places that I've been to are 24 hours delivery. Yeah. So it doesn't matter where you are. Like in the States, I mean, in San Francisco at least, I mean, they don't deliver. They got drive-through 24 hours, but they definitely don't deliver.
Yeah, I've never
Kentucky
seen
Fried
that. I've never
Chicken.
seen McDonald's or like Burger King that delivered. Like I've seen like Scoobies or Jollibees with those like motorcycles with the box like in the back delivering. But I've never
Yeah.
seen it with McDonald's or anything like that.
No, McDonald's does it, man. There's a couple places. McDonald's, Jollibee, Shakey's. I don't know if Shakey's is 24 hours though, but they definitely deliver. And Yellow Cab. I could get Yellow Cab's pretty damn good.
I've never tried that place. That's a pizza place, right?
Yeah, Yellow Cab is good. Oh wait, hold on, guys. Here's Jollibee doing as they should, confirming my order. Hold up. Let me see if I gotta confirm. Let's see. Please do not reply. So they're coming. So Jollibee's on top of their shit. You know, I gotta say, McDo, 2 thumbs down. 2 thumbs down. I mean, keep in mind this is the first time it's ever happened in like 7 years, but that's besides the point. I'm hungry as fuck. Here I am, like I said, waiting with my dick in my hand, and no food is coming.
And so they're doing naked.
So Seth, like, how much do they charge for delivery fees? And do you give them a tip or anything, or no?
Great question. So I used to tip, but then I've learned that they charge a service charge. It's 40 pesos, so you don't really need to tip. I mean, you can tip like maybe 20 pesos if you want to, but the service charge, that basically is the tip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So to be honest, it's a great service because whenever I'm like too lazy to eat out or whatever, or it's raining, then yeah, it's all good. Lynn and I will order some McDo or some Jollibee. I'm not a fan of Jollibee. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not a fan, and that's why I usually go with McDo. But I think I'm gonna start kind of transitioning over to Jollibee because McDo just majorly fucked me.
Huh.
Seth,
How long would it take them to deliver that? Like, how long do you have to wait?
It's usually about an hour.
Oh, damn. That's a long time.
Seth,
Yeah. Well, that's why I was so pissed. What's up, John?
How many times a week does Lynn cook dinner for you?
I'll be honest, not that often. We tend to go out a lot, and it's not her fault. It's actually my fault. She offers to cook often, but for some reason, I don't know what it is. I really do like Filipino food, but for some reason, like within the past year, like if it's between Filipino food or some gross Western food, I usually lean towards the gross Western food.
Yeah.
It's in our DNA.
I'm telling you guys, I like crave these shitty cheeseburgers.
Yes.
That hits the spot. It's when it's like 4 a.m. and you're drunk and you're like, fuck, I need something to eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Bro.
It's so good, and then you just regret it afterwards. So what I always order from McDo is a Big Mac. I love those fucking Big Macs. But I got from Jollibee a Aloha burger. Do you guys know what that is?
I've seen that, but I've never tried it.
Yeah, it's basically like a shitty cheeseburger with a pineapple and bacon on it. Norwegian Polar Bear has an interesting question. He says, like your site, but why don't you call it Find It Philippines? Well, Norwegian Polar Bear, I own that. So what we did is basically, because we're only a small team, we started with Angeles kind of as a test market, but we are actually working towards, we own Find It Philippines, and that's the goal. So Norwegian Polar Bear, I'm not as stupid as I sound, look, or actually am. So what have I missed, guys? Sorry about I had to vent for a little bit. I was actually legitimately really pissed off.
You know what you should try, Seth? When it's like raining outside, it's Chowking. Like they have like the soups that they have.
Oh, hold on, guys. This is probably Jollibee calling, so I'm gonna go on mute for a second, okay?
Watch them cancel it.
Motherfucker, get the shit here now.
Dude, I wish McDonald's delivered out here. But you know what's funny? I never eat McDonald's when I'm here, but when I'm over there, it's like I eat that every day, like breakfast.
I know.
It's weird. I never eat it over here.
No, that'd be nice. Hey, Malcolm, how you doing, buddy? Malcolm.
Sorry, Seth. That was me that fucked up your McDonald's order night. You figured out my business model, Mrs. Eminger.
Hey guys, sorry about that. I'm back.
I was saying hi to Malcolm.
what's Heminger saying? Sorry, Seth, that was me that fucked up your McDonald's. Yeah, Heminger is such like an advanced troll. He actually like got into the McDo system. He's like, I'm just gonna fuck with Seth.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, I was actually given Heminger because people were downplaying Heminger's role, and I was giving him some major credit. I said, you can't downplay like these trolls. I mean, they could actually cause some pretty major damage. That's why I don't like really fuck with them. I'm kind of very cordial because they can. I mean, you guys saw the whole Fazio thing. I mean, that was fucked up.
That's horrible.
The embassy called him. I mean, that was majorly fucked up. I'm not cool with that. But you got to be careful. You don't want to like piss these guys off because they actually are very vengeful. Oh man. Yeah, Heminger, he's told me that before. He's like, I hold grudges. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure you do. Heminger's been trolling Enrique since 2012.
Wow. Lucky.
So anyways, guys, that was to give you guys an update. That was Jollibee calling. I was correct. And they don't have Hallo Hallo. It's very upsetting. So instead I got two mango pies.
Yummy.
Chowking has.
They do.
Ooh, I gotta admit, Ronnie Rodriguez is the right idea. I am a sucker for Jack in the Box. Spicy chicken sandwich and 2 tacos for $1. I'm a sucker.
They
for
still
that
have
stuff.
those deals, man.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, they don't have. I mean, I miss Jack. Jack in the Box is amazing, and they don't have it here in the Philippines. Yeah, Sky Dragon trolls are a special class of people. They are. If you're gonna be a real troll, it's a skill. But you know what's funny? John Doe was a troll for many years, and I don't know if I'd consider him a troll. Like he's definitely an asshole, but I don't know if I consider him a troll anymore.
I take that as a compliment from you, Seth.
Yeah.
Hey, Ray Hammond, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, okay. So we're still talking about the driver's license. Did we ever resolve that?
John, read what Ray Hammond said.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Hey, well, you know, I told you guys my story yesterday. I couldn't even get in the gate. I was wearing shorts, and the guy was like, "Nope."
Wait, I don't get that, dude. Like, what? You can't wear like shorts? What is? It's not like it's a formal place. What the fuck? Really?
It's weird because the LTO would be equivalent to the DMV, right? And
Yeah,
even
it is.
in America, you could wear shorts to the DMV. It's not a big deal.
What do they want you to
but
wear? Like a
it's all-
tuxedo or some shit, or what?
What's that?
What do they want you to wear?
I think there's actually a rule that they want you to wear not only pants, but a long sleeve shirt. And there's no fucking way I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt. No way.
Yeah, that's retarded.
Yeah. I think if you wear just pants, you're good. But I think from what a few people told me, you're also required to wear a long sleeve shirt. I mean, dude, the place is 95 degrees out with like 85% humidity. Who the fuck is gonna wear pants and a long sleeve shirt?
Oh man, you know, this is one of those things that Peter Vandiver would be like complaining about, that he would have a point. But then, you know, he doesn't have a car, he can't drive, and he's broke all the time, so he wouldn't need to like you know, talk about shit.
Where is Peter?
He's not allowed to come on my show right now. He's been banned.
He got banned. Did people vote him off?
No, I just banned him.
Okay.
I seen him
That's
yesterday.
I'm flexing my muscle.
Technically, it is your show, Kev.
I gotta tell you, like one time I was like getting on the ocean jet, like, you know, to Bohol from Cebu. You know where that's at, right, Seth? Where
yeah,
you fall in that line, and it's like station 8, I believe, where you like pay the what is that, the 25 peso fee, the travel fee, or whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
The whole time I was in line, I was remembering Peter in his video saying corruption fees. I was just like, fuck. He's right. These are corruption fees.
They actually are. They actually are. It's kind of like, yeah, you're like paying to the city. It's like a tax. That's what
bullshit.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, those fees are when you travel around the country, like when you're like, I've only done it a few times where I was actually like every couple of days I was traveling around, but you're going to deal with that everywhere you go in the country. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Now, luckily, it doesn't end up being that much money, but it is annoying, right?
But you know what's annoying about it is I don't care about like the fee, but what's annoying about it is that why don't they just add it on to like when you're at the window and you pay? Why do you have to like go fall into another line, open up your bag, get some change, and it's a fucking hassle, you know?
Yeah, it is bullshit. The worst I've experienced is actually on the way to Boracay. Literally, it's like the most confusing shit you've ever dealt with. So you get off this bus, and there's like 3 different payments. I have no fucking clue what each one is for, but there's like, you literally go to 3 different booths, and they don't even kind of tell you what it's for or why you're going to them. You just have to do it, and everyone does it.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Have you been to Boracay, Vic?
Yeah, I have.
What's your thoughts?
It was fine. I mean, I was there for like 3 days, but
okay,
you know, it's not my scene, dude. You know how like you had a show a while back, and you were talking about how Boracay was like, it had this, you know, like the MTV Spring Break kind of feel. That's like total fucking shit. That's not what I want, dude. I know.
Shit. You and I are the same. Yeah, I really despise it, and you're exactly correct. That's like that's the vibe I get, but instead it's with like smelly European backpackers.
Yeah, it's like a frat house, fucking, you know, like crush your beer can on your forehead kind of bullshit. It's like, nah, man, that's not my style.
Yep. Or something. Yeah, exactly. I went once, and you know, don't get me wrong, it's a very nice place, like white sand, blue water, it's very nice, but you have to deal with all that bullshit. And honestly, I mean, yeah, maybe I'd go back, but I would rather go to many other places before I go back there.
Yeah, that spot is great when you're like, maybe like in your 20s, early 20s, right?
Yeah.
But when you're like, you know, it's just not my style these days.
Totally. What about you, Big Kev? Where's your favorite place in the Philippines? Big Kev's eating like he's like eating a chocolate bar. He's like, oh, fuck you guys.
Can I say what my favorite place is?
Yeah. Go ahead, John.
With a spinner on top, right, John?
Exactly. Your Rich is reading my mind. in my second girlfriend's vagina. That's my favorite spot.
It's not a bad spot. I've been there.
Malcolm, you there?
You wish.
Malcolm.
Damn, John, you're getting sloppy seconds, bro.
Yeah.
No one, sissy. He's supporting her, so that's fine. I don't give her any money.
Oh man!
And I know sissy is goes by Western standards. So
hey, that was funny on yesterday's show when we were talking to Bob. It was at the very end of the show, and he dropped the bomb that he gives his girlfriend 1,000 USD per month. Yeah. And John and I were like, I was with John on this. I was like, no, you're joking, right?
He don't give that much.
No, he does. He wasn't.
I believe that. I don't think he lies.
50,000 pesos.
No. He said 1,000 USD, which is 50,000. Yeah,
that's what I just said.
And he doesn't get any pussy. He said she doesn't give him pussy.
And he's buying stuff for the store. Come on.
He's entertaining as hell, that Bob Cooper.
Oh, I like Bob. That was the first time I've actually interacted with him, and Bob is hilarious.
Yeah, I feel bad for him, man. He seems like a good dude, you know.
Yeah. He is. Yeah.
He could see he's not experiencing the full Philippines experience.
The faith of another clueless guy in the Philippines. That's what happens.
Very clueless.
I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. Out of all the people I've talked to, and I've talked to like hundreds, maybe thousands of people via like YouTube and Facebook and all that shit. I think 1,000 USD is the most I've ever heard given to a girl.
I've heard a bit worse.
But for no sex, she hasn't given sex.
And you're not getting nothing.
Whoa!
But it was funny. It was funny because John was like I don't understand, why are you doing this? And he's aware of what he's doing, but he was kind of just like, hey, look, she scrubs my back and gives me a place to live. And I was like, fuck that, I'll scrub your back for 1,000 years.
Hell yeah, come on with the annulus, right?
He's just a sad sack. Just a sad sack.
Yeah, but good guy, man. That was he's hilarious. I was
real good guy.
Dude, I was busting up laughing when he started showing his credit cards, and Vic was like, why are you doing this, Bob? Yeah. Vic was like trying to help him out. Like, no, don't do that, man. That's not a good idea. And he was just like cracking up, just showing all his cards. That was great.
Probably all canceled.
Yeah, that way. So did you guys, John Doe? Did you ever get to the bottom of the whole driver's license thing
with Ren? No,
Yeah.
Ren is pulling out yo-yos. He doesn't have a license.
Here's my question though, and this is a legitimate question. If he doesn't have a license, I mean, what would be the reason behind lying? Well, I mean, there's no reason to
No,
lie.
because what a lot of people that have been living there, let's say a year or 2 years, they're consummate experts. They have everything. They do everything. They know everything.
The bluff.
Yeah, exactly. He had to say he has it, but he doesn't.
But it's weird because, like, for example, I'm going to use myself. I don't have one, and I should have one. I mean, I've tried to get one, but I don't know. I mean, there's really no benefit to me lying about, yeah, I have one. I mean, what's it going to get me? Is going to get some people on YouTube thinking I'm cool because I have a license.
Well, Ren
there's no benefit.
Ren makes out that he's connected. He knows everybody. He has connections everywhere. He can get anything.
Wow. I mean, I like Ren. I'm just trying to understand.
Back on the show, John Doe. He told me don't bring you back. So.
Oh my God.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, I think Ren's a really good guy. I like Ren. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he does have a license because I'm just trying to comprehend why anyone would lie about that. I mean, it's the stupidest thing to lie about.
Then why wouldn't he show it?
Just because I think he doesn't like you, John.
Just cover it and show the rest you can do.
I showed my license.
For example, well, let me hop into issues. Like, if I had a license and you asked me to show it, I probably wouldn't show it just for personal reasons. But then again, I would never lie that I had a license. Like, if I had a license and I told you I had one, you better believe I have one.
Well, why wouldn't you show it? You can hide and cover your personal information.
I don't know. Like you accidentally slip your finger and you see the whole name or you see the address, shit like that, stupid shit.
And
I know you guys don't give a shit because Kev always shows
Seth, all your personal information is already all over the internet, so why would you even care?
Well, I know it is, but not by choice. It wasn't my choice, but you're right, it is, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm just telling you, you asked why wouldn't I want to show it, that would be my reason.
Just grow up here.
Miss Heminger, Seth doesn't want us to see his photo as him as a ladyboy. Exactly, because actually my license, I'm dressed up in my finest. Oh man! But anyways, I just thought that was interesting. I'm not defending him. I'm just saying kind of my opinion. But you're right, John. Until it's shown, we don't really know, right?
I wouldn't have said anything, but once he said, "Oh yeah, I have it. I know this person. I know that person. I got it in 20 minutes." I said, "Oh God, this guy's full of shit."
Yeah, you know what?
I'll show you mine.
Here's the thing, John. I agree with you on that. I know there's a few vloggers out there that are always claiming that they know somebody that can do this for them or do that, and it like cuts red tape. Yeah. It's like bull fucking shit. You don't know any fucking body. You know what I mean? Like people claiming about like they have connections in the fucking embassy and shit. Like, shut the fuck up. You don't know anybody. I hate when people do that shit.
Yeah, I'm a somebody and you're nobody. So. Let me go in the front of the line and you take the back line.
Yeah, but he made the statement. So now let's see your license that it took you 20 minutes to get, and he punked out.
Yeah, the good news is you guys can depend on me to give you the full license story. So I've already tried once, and I got denied for wearing shorts. I was supposed to go again tomorrow morning, to be honest, but I don't know if I'm going to make it, and it's basically McDonald's fault. If I had just eaten my food 2 hours ago and went to bed, I'd be in a good spot to wake up in the morning and get my license. But
you should walk in there, Seth, wearing like a barong Tagalog,
Hey, I don't know.
Yeah.
Victor, did you, in that video the other day, did you see that boat accident? Because I still haven't found it.
Yeah, I've seen it, man. It doesn't really show much, but it looks like the people at fault were Ren's captain was at fault, because it seemed like the other guy was like floating away, and they just kept turning. It was weird. I don't know. I don't know anything about nautical law, so who knows?
They kind of played it off like it wasn't really a big thing.
Noise.
You go eat that?
Yeah. I will.
Everybody needs somebody.
Miss Heminger. One of my favorite, Heminger has all these nicknames for everyone. He calls me Sissy. I don't know if he made that one up, actually. Did Heminger make that one up, John?
What was that? What did he make up?
Sissy. I don't know if I could give Hemi credit for that one, but Hemi has made up a lot of nicknames. And my all-time favorite, which I give him, I always praise him for, is a cheap purse.
Yeah, that's a Hemi original. I give him 100% credit.
That's a good one. That's actually a good one. He says, John Doe, a cheap purse is coming back to Phil's next week. Let's sharpen our claws.
Oh, my God. That's going to be fun.
I used to always laugh about that one because that guy is so harmless. He's like out of everyone. He's like the least contrasting person. He kind of just goes about, hey, here I am, and blah, blah, blah. And Heminger would just go into him so hard about this property stuff. It was really funny.
Well, he doesn't like him because he banned him from his channel, so he's got.
Well, but let me ask you, is there a single person who hasn't eventually banned Heminger? I probably lasted the longest.
I never have. I don't ban nobody. I'm a nice guy.
Oh, yeah, but Heminger's kind of nice to you, Kev.
I'm nice to you. That's why.
Depends on your
look, Heminger, he screws everyone over, even his own sister.
Well, I find it amusing that he moved to Manila, rented a condo, and then was sleeping on the floor with his girlfriend with that creepy dog of his.
Nice.
Wow.
Maybe he rented out the bed. Ever thought of that?
I would say out of for you too, John Doe, like you and Heminger, I didn't ban you guys for 2 years. 2 years I let you guys talk shit. So I would say out of everyone, I was the most lenient.
You just makes them work harder.
Yeah, and I didn't even
you didn't ban me. You were told to ban me.
Exactly. I wasn't even the one who cared. You're right. So that doesn't even count.
That's
I
right.
did ban you too, John
Doe.
Get you back in.
Yeah, I don't think Seth really bans anybody unless he's told. I remember when he had his show. This was maybe a year ago, and he had Oni on there. I used to always pick on Oni.
Yeah.
And one day Oni was like, "Fuck this guy, I'm out." Or you ban this motherfucker. I was banned for like 2.
That thin-skinned faggot Oni told Seth to ban me. But it was funny because I unbanned you, right, Vic?
Right,
I felt really bad about it because I was like, Vic's such a good guy. He contributes. Like Vic actually contributed intelligent comments, which is very rare on my shows. So yeah, I ended up unbanning him.
Yeah, I had to cut back on Oni, but it was just me like picking on him. But he's a cool dude. He knows his shit too. So.
Well, Ronnie's right. I really if it was people talking shit about me, I very rarely banned. I would say maybe Heminger's the only one. And Heminger's right. Heminger's got a really good memory. It was basically in this whole Frank saga. And Heminger, first he hated Frank, and then he liked him. And I said, dude, you're too much of a hypocrite. And I banned him because he was flip-flopping, But so yeah, Heminger's got a really good memory. But Ronnie's right. I would only ban people if they talk shit about Lynn. But if they talk shit about me, I didn't really do anything. I was very lenient.
Why did that fag Oni tell you to ban me?
I can't remember, John. I'll be honest with you. I can't remember.
Maybe because you called him a fag?
That's a possibility.
That's probably a start.
I really don't like people that their sole knowledge of the Philippines is hookers. It kind of irks me.
That's what I agree, dude.
Well, you all got to pay for it, so why not?
Yeah, but when all your knowledge is limited to hookers in Angeles City, I'm not very fond of those people.
You know what? I'm with John on this one because there are a lot of guys who have literally been here in Angeles for 30 years, right? but they've never gone anywhere else. So they really don't know much of the Philippines outside of like the bars of Angeles City, which is crazy. I mean, 30 years, man, that's a long time.
Yeah.
So I kind of agree with John in that sense. Yeah, I mean, I've traveled to a lot of places. I'll be honest with you guys. You know, I lived in Cebu for a while. I've been to Palawan, different parts. I've been to Boracay. I've been to places in Luzon. I've got around. One of the main places I haven't gone to, I haven't even touched, is Mindanao.
Yeah.
I've never been. Here's some places that I really want to go that I've never been to: Bacolod, Iloilo, Dumaguete.
Shut up.
That's my girlfriend's place, Bacolod.
Yeah, that's where you hang out, right, John?
Yeah.
And me too.
Well, you're Iloilo, Kev.
Well, and Bacolod. I've been to both.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Heminger, there are no ladyboys in Mindanao, so Seth says it's a no-go. I'm pretty sure there are ladyboys in Mindanao. I mean, if I were to guess, I would guess there are ladyboys all over the country. That's just my guess.
Is there any ladyboys in San Francisco?
Oh yeah, for sure. But they're a different breed. Like they're like football player ladyboys, and they'll fuck you up. They're like,
it's hard to tell if they were transvestite.
So in other words, you don't gather up in a group and don't say break.
Yeah, man.
Don't go there on Monday Night Football.
Dude, it's weird here in Angeles City. And it wasn't like this when I first started visiting in 2011, but Phillies Bar and Grill, the infamous Phillies, is actually the ladyboy hangout. And when I say that, it's like they took over. Like there are probably 40 ladyboys at one time. So it's actually kind of sketchy because I ride my scooter around there. If I want to like go out, let's say I just want to go out to some of the bars, I have to pass by that area on my scooter to get where I need to park. And whenever I pass by, they actually will attempt to grab me off my scooter. And so it's really dangerous. I mean, I've yelled at them, like, get the fuck out of here, you know, because they could kill you. They grab you off your scooter, you could die. So, yeah, it's pretty sketchy, actually.
So what does Lynn say about that when these ladyboys come at you and they try to grab
you? She's laughing. She thinks it's funny.
Really?
Yeah, she thinks it's hilarious.
Him first? Well, are they any of them? Are they any relations?
Are they related to each other or are they related to me?
But Seth, what does Lynn have to say if you interact with heterosexual intact women?
I interact with sorry, my Jolly order is on the way. Awesome. I interact with heterosexual women all the time. She's actually, surprisingly, she's not I would say on the scale of Filipinas being jealous, and as you know, many of them are extremely jealous. I would say Lynn's on the lower end. She gets jealous still, but not to the extent like a lot of people that I know where their life is a nightmare. I'm pretty chill, man. Like for example, yeah.
Will Lynn let you take a ladyboy home? And she could just watch and then just get.
Well, there's a bigger question. There's a bigger question than would Lynn let me. Do I want to? And no, I'm not taking in a ladyboy's home. So I would first have to cross that path, and then I would have to cross the path of, babe, is it okay? So I haven't even gotten there yet, Kev.
Like sometimes, like it's okay for their husband to interact with another woman. So is it okay if that happens to you?
I never got that far, Kev. Man, maybe if and when I do, I'll let you guys know. I'll report back. Okay. What can I say?
Live show and do it.
Hold on, guys. I'm just reading this text. Your order is now on its way. I think I'm getting this bitch in like 5 minutes.
The order for ladyboy or your food?
Both. Both. So one of these days. Oh, so do you guys know the vlogger Dead Farong?
Yeah.
So Dead Farong did a video, and it's funny because I'm actually in the video. I met the dude, and super nice guy. But his video, and the main reason is because he has the Lady Boys of Phillies as his thumbnail, I think it's over 1 million views of Fields Ave.
I've seen it, bro. Like you're like walking around by yourself. It seemed like you just got out of like a club. You got a hand.
Yeah, that was actually
like
set up. You guys want to hear the story? That was actually set up. I was walking, very similar to how you saw in the video, out of the club. I actually was. So even though it was set up, it was still somewhat realistic because I was walking and he wasn't filming. And he yells, "Yo, Says, what's up, bro?" And I just thought it was a normal subscriber. So I go up, "Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?" And he goes, "Yo, it's me, Dead for Wrong." And I go, "Oh, no shit, man. Like, no shit," because no one knows what he looks like, right? And he actually gave me a card that said, Dead for Wrong. So we sit down, start shooting the shit. Really chill guy, super nice. And basically he says, "Hey, it would be really cool if we got a scene of you walking, like pretend like you don't know what's going on. Let's get a scene of you walking." I said, "Fuck yeah, let's do it, man." So, when I was leaving, I said, "Okay, let's set it up." But it's really bad if you watch it again. You could kind of tell I was like purposely trying not to look at the camera. So, I just kind of strolled on by like in my like scrawny self with my sandals on. And it was a setup scene. And then he asked me, "Can I use your music?" And I said, "Yeah, fuck yeah." So what's really funny is it's so cool how he promoted me in that video that got so many views. I don't know if that helped me or went against me, but either way, I mean, it was pretty cool.
Seth, have you ever made a vlog with real girls in it in Angeles? Real women? Have you ever done that?
Like up close and personal. Like I have a couple videos of me. I have one, John, which is really popular, and it's me. I don't talk, which is very rare, and actually surprisingly people really liked it. It's over 100,000 views, and it's me just walking, showing fields, and going to the bar real quick. And, you can't really film in the bars, but I got some couple quick clips, and and then going home. And there's some real girls.
So you never shot a vlog with you actually talking to a girl, just the lady boys, only lady boys only.
I can't remember, to be honest. I mean, memory's not my strong suit, but I definitely never did an interview. So here's how cool Lynn is. Let me tell you how cool she is. She gave me permission to do an interview with a bar girl. She was totally cool with it. She was going to help me out.
Why would you need her permission?
Well, you know what I mean. Most girls would be like, "Fuck that, you're not doing that," blah blah blah, and they'd be super jealous, right?
Well, that's when you got to grow a pair and say, "This is what I'm doing."
Well, let me tell you.
Don't like it, there's a door. Don't let it hit.
Yeah, let me tell you a story that's a little harder when you're married. Okay, so if a girlfriend, I get it, but so here's the deal. She was totally chill. She said, "Hey, I'll talk to the girl for you. I'll film it." I mean, I would say most Filipinas wouldn't be down with that. So whether I was going to do it anyways or not, that's besides the point. So she was cool with it, but I just never got around to it, man. I just never.
You know what, Seth? Like, I think it would be different if you had asked her, and like, that interview was to happen without her being there, right? It would be a different story.
Probably.
But if she was there to like, film it, I think that's fine.
Yeah, she told me she would talk to the girl for me and kind of do the business. But
why would she need to talk to her?
Because they're talk Tagalog. So like if I'm like talking to her, they probably think I just want to fuck. You know what I mean? So it's
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that. But Lynn could explain. No, we're doing a video. No, you don't.
She needs you're like buffer and everything.
Yeah, well, she needs to explain what it is because they might not really understand. So anyways. I never ended up doing it. It was totally my bad. I think that would have been a great video.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, ask permission again, and maybe you can do it.
Nah, I'm over it, man. Like I said, I was just on a black American Expat show, and he asked me, "So why don't you vlog anymore?" And I basically told him like there's a couple reasons, but the two main ones is I'm just too busy with actual work. And the second one is the whole like getting recognized thing. It was just getting too much, man. It's getting out of control. So I had to call back. I was getting a little freaked out.
So when you asked Lynn permission, if she said no, what would you have done?
Honestly, I probably would have done it. Like I would have been in the same boat where I would have said, "Okay, well, I'm doing it," and then I would have never done it anyways.
John, it's the same reason why your main girlfriend isn't aware of your second girlfriend. You know what I mean? Because you just don't want, that drama and shit. But I'm saying, like, I'm not saying Seth is gonna do that shit, but girls are territorial when it comes to their fucking men, especially Filipinos.
Here's what's funny about John Doe's stance.
That's not a good comparison.
I'm very well aware of John Doe's stance, but I obviously don't agree with it. Let me tell you why. To me, being able to take care of yourself along with a girl is the manly thing. Now, when you have a woman take care of you, that in my mind, that kind of makes you a pussy. You're kind of like you make you a bitch.
Because
Exactly.
even though you live in the Philippines, you look at life through a Western prism. Like you're the big man, you pay all the bills, you turn your wife into a princess. She doesn't have to cook, clean, she doesn't have to work. You pay all the bills. You're the big man.
That's just
That's
my
bullshit.
opinion.
That's the Western way of thinking.
And
That's
it could
not
be
the Philippine way of thinking.
It could
You
be
don't
a
go
Western.
to the Philippines and live in the Philippines and think that way.
Yeah, but here's where I disagree with you, John. You're thinking in the Filipino poor man's way, which is tambay. But you're not thinking the Filipino elite, where the man pays for everything and they're in charge. Do they cheat on their wives? Absolutely. But they still pay for everything and they're the power. So for me, getting taken care of by
what power do you have? You have to ask permission for everything, and your wife does nothing for you. Where's that power?
I'm just telling you what I think, John. So for me, when a woman takes, I would never want to be in that position. A woman take care of me, because for me, that makes you a bitch.
My girlfriend doesn't take care of me. I work to have my own income, but she pays, and she pays a lot. She doesn't get a free ride. I don't tell her you're on a permanent retirement or vacation. You don't have to cook or clean. She cooks, she cleans, she works. That's the behavior of a real Filipino, which you don't seem to know yet, even though you've been living all these years.
No, man, I don't know. There's no need.
It's amazing how clueless you still are.
I'm just telling you my opinion. There's no reason to get defensive. I'm just saying my opinion. I said that you're right in regards to tambay, a lazy fuck who smokes and drinks all day. Yeah, they get taken care of, and maybe that is the majority of the population. But don't forget about the very powerful, rich Filipinos.
Yeah, but Seth, you're not rich. You're just a Western schmuck that's spoiling his wife like a Jewish princess. That's all you're doing.
Well, remember, John, my wife works. So, I mean, in some regard, you're actually not correct. I mean, I'm not. She makes money. She contributes. So you can't really. I mean, your argument isn't really accurate. It is accurate for some guys, but I don't think I'm your guy, man.
Listen, Seth,
I think
check back in about 10 or 20 years when you actually know what goes on in the Philippines, because you're still looking at everything through a Western prism.
You got to admit, John, I don't claim to know what's going on.
No,
I
know you know nothing about the people, the culture, or a Filipino mindset. Nothing.
Yeah, but I've never claimed to. So it's like you could argue.
You do know the price of a McDonald's hamburger.
Yeah, well, but yeah, I mean, the thing with me is I've never claimed to know. I just kind of tell you what I know, and I tell you what I don't know. I tell you what I think, and I don't claim to be an expert. You will never find me claiming I know this and I know that. No, I just kind of tell you what I do, and that's that. So whether you say you don't know shit, you're probably right. But I'm telling you what I think, and I think people who get taken care of by a woman and kind of are a bum of society are bitches. That's just what I think.
I get taken care of by my girlfriend. I get taken care of by my girlfriend to a Philippine standard. I don't run my relationship like you do by a Western standard. That's the difference.
Yeah, but you can't be mad at me for how I run my, it's what I prefer.
Oh, no, I'm not mad at you. No, knock yourself out, spoil your wife, turn her into a princess. I mean, that's on you. More power to you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like if I want to do it, I do it. I don't think, like, for example, John, I'm not giving $50,000 a month. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man, in moderation. It's all good, dude.
Well, I think you don't have.
I'm liking the comments because I think the majority of people are agreeing with me, John.
I agree.
Well, you have the same.
Yeah, anybody that agrees with you, Seth, is as clueless as you are. So I mean, that's fine. That's fine with me. And let everybody keep giving and paying these girls bills and supporting them and treating them like princesses while the girl does nothing for them. That's fine. That's not the way they are with me. I don't let them get away with that.
That's the same reason you won't bring your girl to the U.S. because she could possibly end up that same way.
My girl is here. I'm living with a girl for 20 years here. What are you talking about?
You talk about the other girl.
Excuse me.
No, she stays in
Yeah.
the Philippines. She's like 20-something years old. She ain't coming here.
I didn't think so.
John, you got to read these comments. I mean, it's not just me. You got to read what other people are saying, man.
I don't even care what they say. Who's going to contradict me? Jerry? I mean, who?
Yeah, like even Hemiger's getting on the fun. Like
Hemi don't know which end is up, Hemi. All he knows is hookers, and you pay him, and then you kick him out after a couple of months.
Well, the thing with you, John, is like you're very your stance. That's your stance, and there's no turning your stance. So I get that. It's almost like pointless, but just my stance now, and I'm open to debate. I'm open to be proven wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'll say fuck it, I'm wrong. But in this case,
no. For the record, I have no problem. I accept what you do. It's to a Western standard. I just find it a little ridiculous. Where these guys get Filipino wives, girlfriends, some live in the Philippines. And these girls, you can see by their vlogs, the girls do nothing for them. And they treat them according to a Western standard. Oh, we're equal. You don't have to cook. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. And they turn them into Western princesses, which totally defeats the reason to get a Filipina.
Let me ask you this, John. Is it safe to say that you cannot trust not one of those women over there?
No, you can trust them. They're very, if you get a good girl, you can absolutely trust them.
Okay.
I think this wins the best comment of the night. Norwegian polar bear. I thought I was a miserable, unhappy fuck until I heard John Doe. Now I feel just fine again.
Well, see, now I feel good that the polar bear is. I made his day pleasant.
Well, it's good. Yeah, this is good because if everyone agreed, this would be a boring ass show. But I think John and I just had a very good conversation. I don't think I'm on the extreme end. I think I'm more like closer to the middle, John. You're definitely on one extreme end, and then there's other people who are probably more extreme than myself, I'd say. But it's a good conversation,
Jim said, if my anal cavity could speak, I would imagine his voice would sound exactly like John. Oh, boy.
John Doe is kind of a pessimistic bastard.
I was just saying all good things must come to an end.
Yeah. I sound like Jim's anal cavity, but I don't smell like his anal cavity.
Oh, man. Well, this is actually a great note to end. I think that was a very valuable conversation. I'm going to get my Jollibee now. So, yeah, good conversation, though.
Yep. John, you don't need to say no more.
Oh,
I want to leave on a good mood.
Yeah. Always upbeat. Always upbeat.
Malcolm?
Yes, sir.
Last word. What's your last words?
Thanks for having me on, Kev. I really enjoyed it. You can join my show Saturday. Saturday morning.
Throw me a link. If it's in the morning time.
Yeah, morning.
Link in the morning.
10 a.m.
On for you.
Listen, after when I get offline, I'm gonna vibe with a girl in the Philippines for 3 months, then marry her.
Are you getting
a princess?
Are you going to give her 50,000 pesos?
Yeah,
guys, I got to.
Yeah. I'm going to support.
I got to go. I got to.
I'm going to give her some support too. Plus, I'm a man like you, Seth.
Just give her at this sorry store.
Yeah, I'm going to be a real man like Seth because I'm like a girl, so I want to man up.
Oh, put you on a timeout. Remember that? 30-second time. Anybody?
Yep.
All right, you guys. Looks like nobody gets nothing to say. Hey, I appreciate you guys' time. We had a good time. My meds are kicking in. My leg feels better. I got one more shot left. So yeah, that's next week. So
All right, Kev. Hope you
Hey,
can
buddy.
make my show.
Hey, thanks for coming on my show, buddy. I really appreciate it. Malcolm, you're always my buddy, you know?
Yeah, I'm always open to advice and tips. So,
Well, don't get it from me because I'm not an expert. I
mean,
done things what messed up, so I can give you that kind of expertise.
As far as
everybody else can give you good advice.
Yeah, I mean that, and you know, of course, you know, the whole vlogging YouTube thing, which I have no clue how to do because of the time difference.
Yeah.
So,
well, you got to remember all this stuff that we do. This is all for entertainment use only. Right. Don't take the stuff for serious. You know, I mean, some of these people go out of like a little bit too far, and they think that this is real life, and this isn't. This is just entertainment purposes only. It's not. This isn't. You know, at the end of the day, I flip a switch. Everybody goes away in a puff of smoke. Okay.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I mean, this can be real life. I mean, because if you hop on the airplane and you're going down the runway, and 14, 15 hours later, you're gonna get off in a nice place.
Right.
So yeah, it is real life. But right now, it's not real life. And don't take half of this stuff for a little bit, you know, but a lot of this stuff, it's just not real. It's just entertainment.
Yeah, that's the truth. But yeah, good show.
But yeah, we got. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of good people out there with like Ned. He gets good advice. I like Ned. Seth.
I don't know Ned.
I like Jay. I mean,
yeah.
What's not to like about him, you know? So there's a lot of good people out there. It just depends on what you want to take out of this.
Yeah, that's the truth. You know, you have to pick and choose what to believe or whatever, you know.
Well, and plus when you get on the airplane, you gotta experience everything yourself, you know. Everybody can tell you what to do, but you're the one that has to experience it yourself.
Yeah, I was thinking of trying to see Angela City for a day or two. Probably next time I go.
Well, there you go. You can hook up with Jay. You know, go check out with him. It's always good to go there with somebody that you halfway know. You know, don't go there blind. But there's so many people that's gonna try to take you for a fast one.
Oh, yeah. Luckily for me, I got a what the hell you call those knives? They got the bolo knife and the I forget what the other one's called.
What, machete?
No, they have a name for it. They're it's almost like a switchblade.
Oh, a gravity knife?
No, balisong.
Okay. But see, you don't never pull out a knife. No. Don't never get into a confrontation. Never get into something with somebody. Always try to walk away as best way you can. Your best weapon you can get is a whistle. Pop a whistle in your mouth and stop blowing it, and that would drive people away. But don't somebody try to fight you or rob you. Use that whistle and just blow the hell out of it. but don't go out late at night and don't go to certain places.
Oh no.
These certain places, that's what breeds problems.
Well, I told her, I said, if I go to Angeles City, it'd be just like during the day and probably just to check out a restaurant or two.
Oh, no way, man. If you're going to go to Angeles City, you're hitting up all the bars. I mean, that's for damn sure. No one's going to Angeles City and just to go to a restaurant.
Well, I understand that too, but
if you're gonna go for a restaurant, go to Kokomo's.
Yeah, no, you'll go, you'll hit up some bars, you'll have a good time, and then you leave, man. It's all good, nothing wrong with it. Anyways, guys, sorry about that abrupt leaving. The Jollibee guy was lost, so I got my food finally. But Kev, thanks for having me on. I'm gonna go now, so I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, there's the person right there to talk to about hotel. Seth, he got a magazine. He got an internet business. You ought to check out Seth. You got a site and stuff.
Yeah, Malcolm. If you're actually interested in anything Angeles City, we have a brand new site. It's called finditangeles.com. Check it out, man. It's hotels, property, food, anything, man. Services. It's got everything. So check it out, and you know how to get in contact with me. We're connected on Facebook. So if you do have questions, let me know.
Oh, I do. Actually, would you recommend that or something like Airbnb? I mean, I've been there before. I haven't been to Angeles though. Or would
I recommend? Would I recommend? Are you asking a hotel or Airbnb?
Yeah. Well,
it depends it depends how long you're staying, man. If you're staying for like a month, you can get actually like month-to-month rentals here for pretty cheap, man. So it would even be way cheaper than an Airbnb. I'll be honest with you guys, I've never done Airbnb in my life. I've heard good things about it, but I've never done it. Now, I know it ends up being a little cheaper than hotels, but not much, man. It's still like, if you break it down monthly, you're still going to pay probably like minimum $30K. And whereas opposed to I'm paying like half that basically. So you could get month to months for furnished for pretty low. And they, like I said, they'll do like 1 month or 2 months or whatever. So let me know. Keep me posted how long you wanna go for. If you're only going for like 2 weeks, Airbnb or hotel, I don't think it really makes a difference. Right. They have pretty low cost hotels out here too.
From what I heard, you could even find like a decent apartment, which from what I heard before was a little cheaper than a hotel or a condo or something.
Yeah, Heminger's making a good comment. He's talking about Harry the Horse, and he's right. So basically, Harry the Horse was a very popular kind of newsletter magazine, and near the end, they kind of start doing a website almost similar to what I'm doing. You want to know a funny story, Hemi? I met him. We had a full-on like 2-hour meeting because I wanted to pick his brain on what went wrong. So yeah, the original Harry Horse is not the guy I met. I met the guy who took over. Who bought him out, who's a younger guy, and really nice guy, really smart and nice dude from Seattle, actually. And yeah, we had like a 2-hour meeting just to shoot the shit, pick his brain, discuss what went wrong. And yeah, it was very interesting, very interesting. So yeah, it's funny that you know about that, Hemi. He's a big name here in Angeles City.
Bob Cooper wants you to lick his left.
Oh shit, man. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna die if I don't eat. I've literally been waiting for food for like 4 hours. So I'll catch you guys later. I'll catch you guys soon.
All right, you guys.
All right, take care.
All right, Malcolm, I'm gonna let you go. John Doe, thanks for coming by. Victor, Hemi.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch more. Rodney, Ray, damn. Richard had to step off, and he got some business to take care of.
Well, I definitely appreciate the advice and information.
Hey, it's all free, buddy. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Norwegian and polar bear, you know?
Yeah.
We got a whole bunch of people We got 31 people here hanging out with us for a couple hours. Yeah. Pretty nice, pretty decent day. I'm going to go walk around a little bit. Get this lubrication moving around in my legs.
Yeah, I know you told me you have to drop a few weight, you know.
Oh gosh, yeah. Yep. That's all. That's already out, moving around.
Yeah.
Hey Kenny, how you doing, brother? All right, you guys. Oh, we also had Barry Jordan in the house. Starting out. He looks pretty good. Very chip up a little bit, you know. Don't let it all get you all down. Yeah. Hey, Malcolm. It's always a pleasure, buddy. I'll talk to you later on. Wow. Now we get Hemi. I mean, Psychosis just came by.
All right, Kev.
All right, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later on. Hey, we had a very good show. We had a very good turnout. You know, we had a star-studded cast as always. And you guys have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good afternoon. Always be safe. This is Big Kevin saying I'll talk to you later. Thanks for hanging out.